This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Westside Chiropractic.
I am at Westside Chiropractic with Dr. Jessica Ignacio, and today we're going to talk about something maybe we've talked about in the past, but shoe inserts.
Yeah, I was going to say, and if we have talked about it, I know it's been a while, and I think it's always important to bring that back and to the importance of talking about a shoe insert. You and I were kind of talking before we jumped on air here, and we were talking about, you're like, what made you get into shoe inserts, and why are shoe inserts so important? And I just basically explained, and how I explain to my patients is that our feet, I mean, they're our base structure to our whole structure of our system. And as we always talk about on here, that is my main job, is keeping that underlying skeletal structure in line. So our feet are the base structure, and we put a lot of wear and tear on our feet. If we're standing on concrete working, or women wearing those heels, and that's a whole nother topic. But
wearing mine today.
So we'll just skip right over the heel wearing, but we'll talk about shoe inserts. So that's why I got into that. So that's why I realized, like, patients will come in and then we get their back adjusted and they're feeling good, and they've been feeling good, but they'll be like, Doc, you know, I notice when I go for walks outside, or if I am standing for too long, my feet really start to hurt, and then I notice my hips hurt or my knees start getting sore. And I was like, okay, let's have a conversation about shoe inserts. What we do is we have like this little neat little, I don't even know what you would call it, contraption.
Oh, it's a computer too, right?
It really is. It's a heat sensor. There we go. Because we were, again, playing with it before. And what happens is the patient, it's very easy. The patient they will step on it. And then, like I said, it's a heat sensor, so it will, I'll just press on it here, and then you can see it just lights up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, okay. And so what it will do, and you can see the little down here, it tells if the person has a normal arch, if they have a flat foot, which a lot of people are flat-footed.
Me.
And again, that is very, very normal because of the wear and tear and stress we put on our feet all day, every day. Those muscles and tendons start to weaken, the foot begins to get flat. So flat foot, or even high arches, and a lot of people have high arches. And there's not a lot of shoe inserts, I will say, for high arch people, I have found, only for the simple fact because most people, like I just said, are flat-footed, so you get that arch support, which we hear a lot about.
Right.
So what do we do if we're high arched? Well, that is why I started with these. I have these shoe inserts here.
Let's hold those up there.
Yeah. So, and what they are, so they stand on this, and again, this will tell me what kind they need, and we have all three levels. We have one for, I believe this is low arch, but we have one for low arch, normal arch, and the high arch. So then we just find their size, and then we just say, here you go, and we slide them in.
Simple and easy. Yep. So even if you're not coming to be adjusted, if this is something that you've been told you need.
You don't even have to be a patient you can call our office and just say, hey, I'm interested in your shoe inserts. We'll scan your foot. The nice thing is, which I didn't mention, they're only $45. So
that's a deal.
Yes. So they're $45, which tend to be cheaper than those custom-made, like the super custom-made orthotics, because what I've heard is that those are pretty expensive. Insurance does not cover it. But number two, they're also pretty hard. I don't know if you've ever felt one of those, but these are pretty, they're cushiony, and they're flexible, and they're comfortable. And then you can slide them in other shoes. So you can take them out and slide them into other tennis shoes or other shoes that you will wear.
All right, well, power step at Westside Chiropractic. More lifestyles for you right after this. Get in step.
This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Westside Chiropractic.